Welcome to the African Arts Centre and welcome to our first virtual exhibition. These are very strange times we find ourselves in, but exciting opportunity to do something different, and we're going live with our virtual exhibition.
This is our first virtual exhibition of 4 artists from the Manguzi area, which is a remote area in northern KwaZulu-Natal. It's a 5-hour journey from Durban, and they live in a forest which I have visited. It was going through sandy roads, and you would never find your way in or out without a guide. Timothy Mlambu, who made this wonderful lizard, he was the person who taught all the others to carve. He started in the 1970s, and he was encouraged by an artist called Peter Engbloom. And first of all, he made necklaces, which I've still got one from the 70s. And then he went into making sculpture. The sculptures are made from an indigenous wood, which is called umpangendi in Zulu, and Tupura fisherai in botanical language. And in common language, it's called leafberry tree. They cut the wood when it is green with a huge knife, and either a panga or bush knife. And then when the rough shade has emerged, the sculptures are carved finely with another knife and then left to dry. When they are dry, then they are painted with an undercoat, 2 undercoats of acrylic paint. And when that is dry, then the decoration takes place. They use acrylic paints, and after that it has 2 coats of varnish to seal it. You can see underneath. This is Timothy's, and like this one, which is a man holding a bone, but some of the pieces actually become quite surreal, which I really appreciate. This is another piece by Themba Khumalo, a monkey. They're very fond of doing monkeys, I guess because there's lots of monkeys where they live. But where a lot of these pieces are sent overseas, and they very cleverly make pieces that can come off, like the tail, because you can imagine packing it with a tail, it would be very difficult. So it's very nice to have a tail that comes off. This wonderful piece is by Themba Khumalo, who is Timothy's brother, and he also does funky but also quite functional pieces. This one is a box, so you can open the lid. We don't know what the title of this piece is, but we think it's a squashed mushroom. It's by Sibusiso Gumede, who Vedas Machali taught. Now, all of these artists live together in the forest, and Vedas and Sibusiso are close neighbors, virtually next door. Sibusiso Gumede loves to paint, to make sculptures that have groupings, like this cat about to attack a rabbit. And his decoration is very beautiful, enhancing the form of the animals. Now, this is another kind of sculpture, which is just plain wood, but it's been decorated with a hot wire to create the patterning, which is the brown. Vedas Machali also makes pieces that come apart, like this tongue will come out, and the tail. He also loves to work with animals, and you can see the detail is incredible.